Welcome back, everybody, to some more roster reviews. We are starting with a couple of paid reviews, friends that know each other and wanted to get reviews together. Starting with OGPaul, 6.5 million GP, said they started playing a year ago. And I have fresh background information because they are a paid review. They had just finished Leia. We're going for Jabba and Bo-Katan. Focused on Grand Arena, and they buy the episode pass, some Lightspeed bundles, and other things like that if they think they're valuable. So, a little over a year, and looks like there's some good progress. I mean, foundational stuff. 4-star Executor really starts, changing things up once it's 5 stars. That's a very important milestone. And 6 stars even. Once I got to 6 stars, I felt no rush to get to 7 stars personally. So, do with that as you will. That's going to be your best fleet. It's going to be the easiest one to climb with in Fleet Arena. And looks like your Marauder's looking good. All Relic 6, which is great. That's better than I have on Go Tanks. Relic 1 Anakin, a little lackluster. But decent for Grand Arena purposes. What are they doing in Fleet 43? So you really want to push higher. Really try to push for that 5-star Executor. And just look up how to counter basically whatever you're facing with it. There is a pretty reliable counter to higher star executors, and then also you can definitely counter Leviathan with a 5-star executor. So don't sleep. You have it already in hand. Just get it a little bit better. Fleets are looking, kind of pretty early, but promising. Yeah, decent setup for just a home 1 fleet. My recommendation is put it on defense. Use Rebel Y-Wing. Farm Calcatarn ship. And then Biggs. Yeah, starting lineup. Without Calcatarn ship, you don't have as much of a threat to it, but have B-Wing and Millennium Falcon in the reinforcements. And then Ghost, because Ghost will come in third. But don't put in Phantom or Outrider, because they will come in early and throw it off. Let's see what you do on Era stuff real quick. Yep, that's me. Okay, you got Cassian in level 50s. Keep pushing Coliseum. That's going to be a huge return. We got 4 stars. I think this was a mistake for anyone watching. If you got, for Major Partagaz, whatever you say his name, now that we have Cassian, you should be devoting all your resources into the Rebels, at least for Coliseum purposes, and then by the end, once you get all the tons of era level currency that's in that last track, then you can get these guys up. But work on the team. Cassian and the Rebels is really important. Datacrons, what are we working with? Some good highlights and not a huge volume. That makes sense. So all that quick stuff out of the way. We do have Leia and Supreme Leader Kylo. Great couple of GLs. Do we have Darkseid Rey to go along with that? Let's see. I would guess not, because let's just look at it. Because Proving Grounds takes a long time. Yeah, we don't have it yet. And just over a year, even if you're spending, unless you were target buying Conquest units, you're not going to be having them much. But this is a good setup. You have the trade team set up. I'm guessing Scion's from a Lightspeed bundle or token or something, because he's pretty skippable. What are his mods? Are they pretty low priority? Yeah, but we'll see how that compares to the rest of the roster. Revan unlocked, but very underutilized. We'll see the rest of the roster to see if that is a crime or not, because he's a great character. Should be used. We got Starkiller. We do have Balin, so those are high-value farms. Let's see how the Imperial Remnant's doing. Great. 777, so that's all you need there. That's a great setup for the faction. And then the other one, that's the nice new Assault Battle. Yeah, we got Relic 7 on that, and Queen Amidala too. So Queen Amidala, that is actually a Conquest unit in hand, so that's great. Definitely older than the account. And I don't know, maybe that was a specific purchase, or they accelerated that, or I don't know what's going on. This is looking pretty good. Clones are not. GK is definitely a priority of a unit. Do you have Negotiator, actually? No Negotiator, but I guess, you can do most stuff with Mace. I would farm Negotiator and you do have Malevolence already, so this is 7 fleets, fleet captains, so that's already better than I had been doing. But Negotiator, there's certain times where you really need Negotiator as a counter, and with how few ships you have, it is Chromium 1 that they're in. So not crazy competition, but still something you want to try to balance out. Got Great Mothers. I mean, a lot of the low-hanging fruit. I'm not seeing anything that's like, what the heck are you thinking? You got Relic 5 Inquisitors. Let me see Inquisitor status. We don't have Grand Inquisitor yet. I don't think you need him yet. I mean, I think this team is only worth building up, even though you already have the whole team at Relic 5. You're good to go there. You can get Grand Inquisitor, but it's not going to be super useful until you have Riva, so, like, shouldn't get your good mods. Shouldn't, like, I don't know, dump all the Zetas into that. But yeah, I mean, it's progress, and that should easily get through Challenge Tier 2 of the Assault Battle. Challenge Tier 3 is, you need at least Grand Inquisitor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing too objectionable. I'm pretty sure someone like Amagundai is from a Lightspeed bundle, so no black mark there. I mean, definitely Jabba is great. That's what they're actively working on. So you do Jabba. Jedi Master Luke is an easy follow-up. Then you have a few GLs right there. But like you said, Bo-Katan is a high-value farm that feeds right into the unit itself. So where's he's already Relic 7. Yeah, I mean, Bo-Katan is imminent. All those units had just like 1 relic level to go. This is all like pretty Sunjita Go Tanks approved stuff. Like I'm not seeing anything that's like crazy. They're at least working somewhat hard on Coliseum. Probably getting top 60. I wouldn't think they're getting top 30. But I don't know how competitive 60 is compared to like 90 or whatever. What would really boost you? I'm not sure, other than what you're already doing, so it's looking good. The Revens are in hand. I know you can't use tokens on them, but I would say if you're getting a good amount of tokens from Coliseum, and you can upgrade through that, and you're gonna get, a lot of Kyber tokens from the Cassian event, use some of the actual gear on Janet Revan and Darth Revan, and get a team that's in hand up and running. It's not like a full farm. You already have them. Just get them in place. They're really useful. And then Malak is going to be a natural addition from there to the Jedi Revan team. Malgus coming along at some point. But yeah, I'd say you want to strategically think about where you put your normal gear and where you use your tokens. And if you have so many resources, so many Zetas or something that you can like do a ton at a time, then sure, but you might as well use the actual gear for something. I don't know, but the roster looks good for the lifespan of the account. I'm not seeing anything that's like crazy bad. I mean, like Starkiller, yeah, probably Relic 7. Wampa, I have him Relic 6, not far off. I don't know, it's looking good. Let me check the mods. So 156 on Slicker is not that fast. Missing a crit damage triangle. I do think you need the crit damage triangle. No protection, either health or offense. And health is fine, but like this, it has offense, primary, and speed, but it's kind of crap at speed and mid at offense. The protection rolls. Just rolls something else. Leia, we want speed and health. Pretty much got that. She's R10, so that's a little bit light on the health, I think. I think it should be over 180, 190 at R10. Speed's fine, and really that's pretty much it for her that you care about. Guina Modala, fastest non-GL, 323 speed, plus 141. Protection, that's an option. People do that. Balin, speed set, 322. So the top speeds are not crazy. Definitely continue to emphasize mod farming. roles, new mods themselves, but the priority of like who is up here, I do agree with. Great Mothers, Balin, Queen Amidala, all very important. Even Drogon, yeah, I mean, this is your fast offense set, because the more you remove his turn meter at the beginning, the more that first big hit does, and then also, of course, you want people taking turns that are impactful, like Drogon. Yeah, okay, kind of naturally fast, already under the 300 mark. Morgan is 295, but I'm guessing Marjorie's over 300. Yeah, so not a super deep mod pool, nothing crazy. Someone was commenting on this with Qui-Gon to like read the kit again. Actually, something under the hood about the kit. When Qui-Gon dies and passes off his offense, it is not the speed-based offense. Like, you get 30 times your speed as offense. So you don't want to mod him with a speed set or really care about speed at all. You want to care about just the offense number. So that's why he is a good option for, you know, flat offense, percentage health offense primaries on everything, offense set. The speed doesn't really matter for that. And since his turn is always pretty underwhelming anyway, I literally don't care about his speed, so... just a tip there, Wampa. The biggest thing that can stop Wampa, especially with this Wampacron that's active, is not having enough tenacity to get past that first, you know, potential bomb on Jabba or whatever debuff is coming from the team that you're taking out. So definitely want to get some tenacity on him, maybe some tenacity sets, tenacity primary, other than that health, and then some damage. Obi-Wan Omicron, I love it. You got a Trey Omicron. Radis is Relic 6 and has all this stuff. So that's setting up for profundity at some point. But, you know, if you're going to use a character like that, you got to work on those mods. But anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for letting me take a look. Next account, that is a friend of the first account holder, Bigbossaboss. They're in the same guild, Last Republic, 10.4 million GP, but they also started about a year ago, April 2025, and they're way further along. They said they are trying to get their mods in shape and get good teams for Grand Arena, offense and defense, and are already Kyber 4, so that's not too bad. Bought a bunch of Lightspeed bonus at first, but has stopped since then, and then buy the episode and conquest passes. Well, the episode and conquest passes are generally considered by spinners as good value. So yeah, that makes sense. We have Profundity, we have Executor fully finished, and 5-star Profundity still kicks butt. Like, it can kill a lot of stuff, although you're getting less banners. Then 7-star, and I see Fury Class Interceptor, so let's look at Leviathan progress. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5. Probably already there. I wish I had the thing kind of like on Swigga.gg, like a checklist of how close they are to each legendary or farm or whatever, because they are pretty close. Let's see how their mid-tier fleets are doing. Galactic Republic is okay. Give at least like Omega. If you have a pilot for a meaningful ship, at least give them the Omegas. Even if you're not going to be fully investing, giving all the 6-star mods and everything, because those make a huge difference. So this Galactic Republic fleet is weaker, but with Leviathan coming in, it's not a huge concern. It's just like a well-rounded issue. Let's see, Rebels, what we're looking like there. Rogue One at 6 stars, B-Wing at 4 stars. Honestly, B-Wing does its job at low stars. I mean, I farmed it on my endgame account just because, like, I have everything else. You know, you can make do. One thing I'd say to farm is Kyle Katarn's ship, the Raven's Claw. It's with a fleet energy, which is the least competitive energy. There's fewer things competing over it. Definitely farm that, and you'll have a valuable Home 1 fleet and Profundity. Yeah, I'm not seeing that anywhere. I mean, it should be a Rebel ship, right? Yeah, it is. That's just some pointers there on fleets, Datacrons. Yeah, they got a few. They don't have any of the blue ones, which that was like the worst set, so I get it. Yeah, more Datacrons is really going to help. Climbing up in Grand Arena. Let's see air units real quick. They're in a competitive spot. They should be vying for top 30 if they're not getting it already. But try to push that if you can. I don't think people should be leveling major Partagas. Use that air level currency for the rebels. And we have 6 Galactic Legends already. The ones we don't have are Hondo, Ahsoka, Lord Vader, and Sith Eternal. So yeah, we're only missing the one light side. Sith Eternal, you know, he's not the best unit, but if I would check how close you are to him. And then if he's close, I mean, just finish him off with some tokens. The farm is not hard. Ezra should be going with Rey, I'm guessing. Let's see if any are high. Okay, no recently unlocked. Malicos, you know, Night Trooper R9. And this is like pretty much an endgame account, so there's not too much missing. Out of the remaining Galactic Legends, I think Ahsoka first, Hondo next, just because they're not quite accelerated, and that'll be a little bit harder. But that, I mean, that Hondo, for an account like this, it's actually a huge impact because you get all that modding material, and if you get Hondo R9, just him, not the whole team, you get a second level of the Smuggler's Run thing, and it's crazy, and it's speed mod, speed set, so that's actually insanely valuable. Most of the stuff is here. I'm basically going to be going on a hunt to see what's not here, other than like the Galactic Legends. Lord Vader makes sense to kind of push off because you have to farm his whole other team. Let's see, there's clone troopers. Yeah, the dark side clone troopers not there. I feel like that's a token project coming up for that. Let's see, pirates. Yeah, not too much, which, you know, makes sense. You're so far away, so don't worry about it. Looks like clearly working on Ahsoka. They didn't tell me, like, what they're farming specifically, but I would assume it's Ahsoka. They're doing pretty well, and that's going to be good value. But honestly, I mean, I'm going for Ahsoka before Hondo 2 on my second account, but honestly, the resources you get from the Ahsoka event are a little bit diluted from how many tokens we have now. And mods are pretty paramount as well. But you have Jabba. You know, a lot of conquest units, I'm saying. So let's see what you don't have. I have new Bad Batch. I'm fine with, even though they saved my butt in a Grand Arena in 5v5 recently. Oh, not even Thrawn built up. That's interesting. So that means you don't have Balin. So I would say Balin is a huge value farm. Because it's a GL killer. And it's a Swiss Army knife of killing non-GLs. So that's huge. Let's see your mercenary setup. Shin, 5 mark, like 6. Yeah, maybe he's just the Thrawn's just the last one, but that's definitely something to be on the radar. Any legendary that can help kill Galactic Legends can help you free up like your own Galactic Legends, either for defense or to take down those S tier non-GL teams that tend to be harder than GL teams. So Balin is great in that regard. You know, Queen Amidala is looking great. R8, R9, R9. Forlom Zakis, I don't really care too much for. Geos, you're able to skip Geos entirely. I think that's funny, and that's totally fine at this point, this stage of the game. I'm not seeing anything like super regretful. I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is either like bundles or I don't know, maybe TB platoon units. Yeah, it's not looking bad. Higher relics on Great Mothers. Probably warranted. Let's sort by relic amplifier level. Let's see what's at 5 or something needs to go higher. I mean, Spring of Kylo is a pretty easy relic 8. Anything at like 6 is pretty much the acceptable minimum. So, I mean, Treya, missing Zetas even, and Omicron. I'd say that's a high priority. For those abilities. Hondo's not really part of a huge team right now. Bo-Katan is a huge target. So Balin and Bo-Katan, really big targets. Probably even before another GL, like before GL Ahsoka. Unless you're super close to Ahsoka. Yeah, what else we got here? I mean, yeah, some looking bad. Like, there's not many below Relic 3 at all. Zori. I mean, Zori's good. She sits the bench for me on my main account, so there's other stuff to focus on. And now let's look at modding. How we doing? The one to skip here is actually press the advantage. You definitely want the basic Zeta. Well, +1 semi-speed is not bad. Quick damage triangle at least. Offense is a little low. Protection is a no-no. You want health or offense there. And you want health there. This base protection sucks. JMK missing 2 Zetas. His basic is probably the one to skip, but you do want... Yeah, you want the special one. His modding is less critical. I always think. R9, 153,000 protection. That's good. It's not bad. Leia... 538. Not super fast, and the HP is not really there. The health. Offense. Yeah, no, she does... She needs all health. She needs to survive, and a lot of her damage is based on health, so... Jabba, 517. Ray modding is one a little more tricky, but that's a great amount of health. Speed is not super slow, and offense is good, so that's good for Ray. Fastest non-GL is Luthen. He's naturally fast, so that's probably why he's not my choice for fastest. Ezra makes sense. He's crazy annoying. The top speed here on the roster is not crazy. He does have health focus though, which is good. Cat. Oh, there's a big drop off. So yeah, GL Hondo would probably help you a lot more. Dang. But yeah, always do at least the 50 refreshes. If you have the crystals, do the 100 refreshes on mods. Because you want as fast and as much health as you can. So this is a clear weak point. Yeah, modding is really a big issue. That's a lot of speed on him. That's actually pretty good. And the protection. I like him for just health and defense sets. And like, don't farm only speed sets. Yeah, it's just falling off. Okay, let's find someone who should have offense. You do have offense, good. Offense is pretty low. What are these primaries? Health. Health. Offense primaries for Ben, because you do want him doing actual damage. 283, yeah, really falling off a lot. So yeah, mod's a huge point for improvement. At least the depth. Lots of health, you know, some decent speed. That's not bad. Star Killer. He's got crit damage. He's got okay speed. He's got health focus and good offense. That's good. Can be improved, but you know, it's still in the right place. Bane. Lots of health. I prefer crit damage on him. Everything else is looking okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So not a bad spot. Just, you know, a lot of mods to work on, high volume. So target that resource, and honestly, maybe not as much of a huge focus for Coliseum if you don't want to, because if you're just gonna get a bunch of new characters, you can't mod them. Unless you're just getting prereqs, which, like, if you're getting a bunch of Hondo prereqs once they're accelerated, that would be good too. But anyway, thanks for letting me take a look. And for our final review in our free review, it's Penguinonno. Penguinonno? I don't know. Penguinonno? Just under 12 million GP, so they've been starting since 2018, but have taken a few breaks over the years. Bought a few Lightspeed bundles, but other than that, free player. That's what they said in October of last year. Said mods are a weak spot. They were working on Balin, Lord Vader, and Ahsoka. Well, let's see where they're at with that. Kyber 2 player, they have the big 3 ships. They got probably most of the ships. When you're at this point, you want to round things out. You want to finish the Vulture Droid farm. Rogue One's already being worked on, but that's, I mean, mainly it. I could see, forgetting about Vulture Droid. Emperor Shuttle's a nice switch hitting ship. I always have it as an option and use it with Leviathan pretty often too, so. Yeah, Empire Fleet's looking fine. Galactic Republic. I mean, yeah, decent shape, all 6-star mods. And Datacrons, probably... Oh, I'm a little shocked. This is the old cow one, not the new one that they snuck in there. Only 3 Datacrons in your Kyber 2? I'm a bit impressed. I don't know why. Wait, what is Squad Arena one? I guess it's that same one. Wait, it says level 6. 30%, 17% health. And it's like the new set, so it's not like they quit and haven't been playing for a while. I don't know, that's strange. Era stuff. You know, this is kind of like the free player level. Not really pushing it with air level currency. I think people should have just saved their credits from this guy and given them out to the rebels. GLs, we got 8. We're missing Hondo. Hondo would be a pretty good value. Oh, hi, dog. Here's Gus. Gus hasn't made an appearance in a while. Hi, buddy. Say hi. Okay, you're gonna help me. We're missing Hondo. Who else? We got all the light side. Missing Lord Vader. And they said they were gonna be working on Lord Vader. So, I mean, Hondo, I guess, yeah, you can do that last. Alright, you wanna go down? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, an account this size, you go for the GLs and finish it off. It's reviews for accounts like this can get kind of nitpicky and granular. Obviously, Hondo is the next step. You know, Lord Vader clones is the next step. It's hard to give advice. I mean, the roster's in good shape. It's like an endgame roster that's trying to get fully completed. And yeah, if you don't care about R10, it's much less valuable to get a bunch of tokens. Like my main account, I still do it to push in Coliseum, and I do get R10, but it's just kind of like a thing to follow along my alt account. And I want the new units kind of built up some. But yeah, we're not missing too much. So, I don't know. R5 for Riva is pretty low. Definitely want to improve that. Let's sort by relic amplifier level. Who is too low? We got Bo already. That's good. Let's see. 6 and under. Oh, we got Malgus. I think is an R9. Definitely. That you should get. I mean, Boosh, probably R6 or 7. Part of that Java team, especially now since we need R6 for Datacrons. R6 or 7 for Treya and her crew. Gungans are pretty low. Yeah, but they can kind of make it work. I mean, they got Deathmark. Yeah, Riva is a huge standout. I'd say 8 for her. Wampa probably 7, at least for this with this season being what it is. Mace, Relic 7, at least. I am Relic 9, which is nice. I don't think that's, you know, mandatory or anything. Echo, Relic 1. Yeah, new Bad Batch is kind of falling off. But he's useful with Queen Amidala, so maybe 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not too much going on. How are the mods? Fastest is Jabba. It's 179. The health can be higher. We probably have like a protection or something. Really? Why is the health so low? You squeeze in health percentage secondaries in places. JMK. It's kind of weak. I mean, his health is low. Get some health on him. Yeah, I'd go health instead of protection on that circle. JML. Got a lot of health and a lot of protection. That's actually pretty good. Ahsoka. Could be faster. Health is good though. Survivability. Kylo is kind of slow. Usually Supreme Kylo is like the fastest unit people have. And then damage is... yeah. So many GLs in this game now. For R9, I think that's kind of low. I think he wants pretty comfortably upwards of 200,000. Speed is all right if you're getting over 200,000. Probably want some more offense. If you're going to all health sets, I would think this should be like 230,000 or something like that. But the offense is good for it being all health sets, so maybe evening out a bit. Sith Eternal is... I mean, health is still a little low, and he's a little slow. Both need to be improved. Ezra fastest non-collect legend makes total sense and pretty good. Plus 168. Again, I'm really surprised this player has 3 Datacrons. Yeah, 360. It's pretty fast. He's just naturally fast. Penguinonno, not a bad choice. Yeah, Saw is really up there. I'm surprised. What is the reasoning behind Saw being so fast? I mean, he is annoying. Like, I do have trouble with that team here and there, but I don't know. Really fast square mothers. I mean, that's going to get a lot done for you. That's the, like, GL Ahsoka killing setup. Yeah, she's good. I mean, Bonds are looking good. Get some Datacrons, man. Corons, man. Maybe you'd be Kyber 1 already. I don't know. They're just hard to get Kyber 1. So, Balin, 306. I do think he's like a character that really benefits from going first. So try to get better, faster mods on him. Although keep the protection focus, I would say. Cat's pretty slow. I don't know about the offense set. I still think you need her really fast to make the best use out of her. Gas, 115,000 protection. It's not bad. You can get more. Probably quick damage triangle is a decent option there too. Star Killer, great health, okay speed, quick damage, offense is solid. So yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. Not in a bad spot. I really think doing yourself a disservice by not getting some decent Datacrons, that would really help you climb, but you're doing really well without it. So, I don't know, maybe you just save the crystals and not worry about it. Although Conquest, you want a red crate typically anyway, and then just farm the Datacrons from there. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for everybody to everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.